Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a review and wear test on the new Tower 28 skin tint with 30 SPF. So Tower 28 is a clean brand over at Sephora. I'm really excited to get into this. Today's actually Sunday for me. By the time you guys watch this, it probably won't be Sunday. But today's more of like my chill day. So I want to do very, very light makeup. Watch this turn into like full coverage. But no, I want to do very light. So this is perfect time for me to test this out and see what this is all about. If you guys want to continue watching, then please go ahead and do so, because why would you want to miss this review? Okay, so I already went ahead and moisturized. For moisturizer, I used my favorite moisturizer, the Summer Fridays Cloud Dew Gel Cream. This stuff is absolutely great if you do have sensitive skin. I love it. I also did use the Palladio Rice Primer for priming because it gives me a nice smooth canvas, blurs my imperfections, and also absorbs any of those oils that may be laying on top of my skin. So now we can just get into this. So basically this skin tint is a alcohol-free, fragrance-free, non-irritating product. It's made with powerhouse skincare ingredients that help soothe skin stressed from UV, blue light, and environmental damage. It contains white sage, prickly pear, and aloe, which aloe is great for soothing and antioxidant. This does retail for $30. Right now it is online only. It will be in stores on October 29th. I purchased this online. And I did pick this up in the shade Ocean Park. And I was between the shade Ocean Park and 30 PC. But I couldn't figure it out. 30 PC had golden warm undertones, and I feel like I'm more so of a neutral undertone. So I decided to go with Ocean Park, which is medium skin with neutral undertones. So I'm hoping this will be a decent shade for me. It does contain the sunscreen like I mentioned, and it is 100% mineral. So it's reef safe zinc oxide. This is supposed to be a light and medium coverage. It's buildable and lightweight. It's a natural finish. It's not too dewy and it's not too matte. So let's just go ahead and put this to the test because I'm super intrigued and excited to see how this is going to perform. Like always, I'm gonna do one side with my sponge and the other side with a brush. So this is the packaging. This is what it looks like. Let's hope this is the right shade. It is a little runny, but not too runny. It looks like it's gonna have good pigment. It seems like they appeal to people with sensitive skin because that's like a big thing on their thing. It says it's okay to be sensitive. And then it's also an accepted product in the National Eczema Association. Okay, so I'm gonna be taking my sponge. Ooh, that's pretty. It's covering my rosacea immediately. Look at that. It definitely does have a little bit of some radiance in there. You guys can see that. Even though it's a lightweight, light to medium coverage buildable product, I feel like it builds up really nicely. And it covers very, very, very pretty. Look at this. This for the everyday is really nice. And then the fact that it does have that 30 SPF is always great, especially if perhaps you're somebody that likes a 2-in-1 product. I would always recommend applying your sunscreen anyways before you do go in with your moisturizer and stuff. I'm gonna be honest, today, this is the only sunscreen application I've had this, but then I do go in with my Milani setting spray through the day and retouch my sunscreen. It doesn't look like I have like thick, cakey makeup on my face. It looks just right. I really like it. It's applying really nice with my sponge. Like I said, I am using a damp sponge. Right now I'm using my Kokie Cosmetics sponge. I love this sponge so much. It's so good. It's my dog. But can you guys tell the difference? Product on the face, no product on the face whatsoever. You guys can see I have a little bit of some redness peeking through right here. So we're about to cover that stuff up. And also, if you are somebody that likes to use their hands, you can use your hands to apply this product because it's so lightweight that it blends in almost like you're blending in like just moisturizer. It's a really, really nice consistency. So I'm gonna be using my MORPHE JH03 brush, and I'm just going to be blending this right into the skin. I was really worried that this color was gonna be too light, but I actually think it's not bad at all. I also think that because it has those neutral undertones, it works really well with my skin because I'm a neutral undertone person. It easily just diffuses into the skin as if you were just applying moisturizer. It makes my skin look like skin. There's no parts of my face that look like they have any dry patches or cling onto certain parts of like texture stuff. I just feel like it's laying really nicely. And also, I really like the fact that this product would be perfect for now that we're moving into the colder months where we are gonna get more dry and we are gonna need more hydrating products. So this is definitely looking beautiful. It definitely is true to the coverage. It is definitely a light to medium coverage. It's buildable, I agree. Natural finish, I agree. So it also claims to even redness, which I definitely do feel like this does. So this is actually a tinted foundation. So it is I thought it was a tinted moisturizer. It's a tinted foundation because typically when I say tinted, I think tinted moisturizer, but it's a tinted foundation, which makes more sense as to why the coverage is more full, but it still really does feel so lightweight, like a tinted moisturizer. I wasn't expecting much from it, but right now I have to say I am very impressed. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do now is I'm gonna finish off the rest of my makeup and then I'm gonna come back and give you guys my very first impressions, my thoughts on how it works with the rest of my products. Then we can go ahead and do our in natural lighting clip and let you guys know at the end of the day my thoughts on this tinted foundation. So keep watching. Okay guys, so I am back. I finished my entire face of makeup and this is what we are looking like currently. I have to say the Tower 28 tinted foundation worked really nicely with my product. So you guys can see the skin definitely does have a little bit of radiance still. It never really went away. Sometimes it takes some time for tinted foundations or foundations in general to have them really set into place, but it usually takes no longer than the time that I am getting ready or finishing up the rest of my makeup. And I feel like this is just the way that it sets. It sets very skin-like. I do feel like it does have like some radiance from within. So I would say that if you do have oily skin like myself, I would set it with a pressed powder. So what I'm gonna do today is I'm going to set one side of the face and the other side of the face I'm gonna leave completely as is. So I'm gonna be taking my Holy Grail NYX Cosmetics Can't Stop Won't Stop powder. I'm gonna open this. I use this in the shade medium. And I'm going to just be setting this side of the face. And we're gonna leave this side just like that. Just so that we can see at the end of the day if there is a difference between the sides. But because the foundation is so lightweight, it really allows for powder to lay really nicely on top of it. Also, what's so nice about this powder in particular, this NYX Cosmetics one, is that it does not give you a cakey finish. So I definitely feel like for the oily skin person, this side is gonna be more appealing than something like this. I even think that adding the powder smoothed out any of the texture. Here, the texture is more enhanced. I will say that when there is a little bit more radiance in a product, you can definitely see the texture way more than when there isn't. But I definitely do think this side will be great for somebody who has dry skin, normal skin, who likes more so of that radiance from within. It really depends on your preference, but even so, if you do have oily skin, you wanna check this out, you wanna apply a powder on top, you guys can see that the powder is laying really nicely. I will also do an up close in natural lighting clip so that you guys can really see the difference between these two. But right now it is 10 a.m. I'm gonna be wearing this for the entire day. I'll come back later and give you guys my final thoughts and whether I think this Tower 28 tinted foundation is worth the $30 or not. So far for me, I actually really like how it's just so lightweight, a very wearable product. But I definitely do think that what's gonna really let me know what it is the end of the day when I see if there's a big difference between these two sides. So if you want to continue watching and see my review, then please go ahead and do so. Okay guys, so this is the side that we set with our NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop powder because I wanted to show you guys how it would work with powder and without powder for those of you guys who do have oily skin. And then this side right here with no powder on whatsoever for people that may not want to put powder over it and just want to leave it as is. You can still see some of the redness from my little rosacea flare-up that I had, just very little, but overall it looks really nice on both sides. I wanna know what you guys are thinking, which side do you like better, without powder or with powder? As for color, I also feel like the color looks great, matches pretty well, which I'm really happy about because you guys know sometimes when you buy things online, things just don't work out, but this looks good. So far, so good. I'll see you guys later for my final thoughts. Keep watching because I'm really
excited to see how this does.
Okay guys, so it is midnight. I literally made it through midnight with the Tower 28 tinted foundation. I wanted to come back on here to give you guys my final thoughts on it. So this is what it's looking like. This side is with the setting powder on. I haven't touched it up since I did at the beginning of the day, which was what, like 10 a.m. And then this is the side with no powder on. So you can definitely see the difference. I do feel like the setting powder did kind of help the longevity of the tinted foundation last a little bit longer on this side than on this side. This side where we didn't go in with the setting powder, you can clearly see that there's a lot of places where you can't even see the tinted foundation anymore, which I honestly wasn't expecting because I definitely do think this is an everyday product, like for the bare minimum when you want to apply a little bit of makeup, but you kind of want that still fresh faced look. So it doesn't look too bad. Like it doesn't look as oily as I thought it would. I thought it would be like super duper shiny, almost like sweaty looking. But I personally, as an oily skin person, would definitely go in and set it with the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop powder because this definitely does look much better. Is this the most long wearing product? No. I did wear a mask today and obviously there is transfer, especially on the nose. So I would say that this is more so for the person looking for a very natural makeup look. Someone who's also looking for something that does contain sunscreen in their product. This definitely won't be for the person who's looking for like a full coverage, full glam moment. But those are pretty much all my thoughts. Let me know, have you guys tried out this new tinted foundation by Tower 28? I want to know your thoughts. Have you tried the brand? Let me know down below. Let's go ahead and start a conversation. I love interacting with you guys. If you guys did enjoy watching this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Let's go continue doing my foundation reviews. Let me know what you guys want to see next from new foundations. And I think that's all I have for you guys. So don't forget to stay safe, stay blessed, and stay beautiful. And I'll be seeing you guys very, very soon for a brand new video. Bye guys.